This episode today from the compound is going to be focused around riding because we have got an almost complete mulch jump, and the reason that I say almost complete is because I haven't covered the back and sides of the landing, I haven't put chicken wire down, and I still haven't ordered the netting that needs to go on the side of the rolling, but they're all minor things and it doesn't stop the jump from being absolutely insane. And it's going to be a nice contrast, I guess, in this episode to be focused on riding as opposed to building. With the mulch jump being complete in the last week, it's actually insane. The jump works so good, and to be able to pop here in the evenings or afternoons for an hour just to go through my tricks, do some spins and flips is insane. I feel so much more comfortable on the bike already. It's quite crazy because as a freestyle rider, I hadn't even really done that many flips because I didn't have jumps and things nearby that I could do it on, and over time it does really start to affect your confidence. And just as a freestyle rider, not doing your tricks for that period of time, it's just not really on. The goal today is to have a session and show you guys the jump working properly, because you guys have all followed the build, which I'm so grateful for. This series has been really popular to start with, and I'm really grateful for the engagement and your ideas and feedback on what we should build here at the compound. But as the first project sort of concludes, it means that we can start thinking about the next thing, and there's so many parts to this bit of land that I haven't even shared with you guys yet, and my brain is blowing up thinking about what we can build next, because the next thing is to build a line, and I want to focus it around all sorts of bikes, but mainly around the e-bikes and mountain bikes. So I think that you guys later in the video are going to be able to help me when I give you a full tour of what's out the back and not just in this little square that we've built the mulch jump. I'm hoping you can give me some really good ideas and point me in the direction of what you would like to see built. I've got my ideas which I will share with you, but I want to hear what you guys would like to see built. Before we do that, let's have a little session on the mulch jump, because it's been about 5 or 6 weeks I've been waiting to say that, so let's get on with it. It's quite snug up here with both me and Cara on the rolling, but we actually haven't filmed anything with the proper camera from above yet. So first run of the day, we're going to capture a backflip from here. Let's get it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You look a bit wobbly up here.
I am.
Here we go, dropping in.
Oh my god.
Here we go, dropping in. First one of the day. Backy, yes! Yeah, perfect! I know for a lot of you a backflip first run probably seems like it's quite crazy, and when I say things like I want to ride at a better level, you're probably thinking, well, he's just done a backflip first run. But what I mean is I want to get back to a level closer to what I used to ride at, and where I haven't had a jump, you just can't be comfortable. You can still do the tricks, but you really have to dig deep, and they actually become scary no matter how long you've done them for. So as you can see from that, even after a week of having the ramp, I can just turn up and my muscle memory is starting to remember everything again, which is sick, because it might actually help me with some confidence to want to go back to some events again and push for things like that in the future. I've also got getting up the rolling with no steps quite dialed now. So you 180 on the kicker, pedal, and just rise like that. And just rise like that.
Yay!
That was cool. Would you do that, do you think?
No,
No?
I can't even get down it.
All in good time, Cara. I'm sure that will come. I'm going to hit a 360 now. Big 360 coming up.
Yo! Sick!
Big 360 coming up. Nice! Look at how good the mulch landing looks now. It's been ridden a little bit as well. It's starting to drag down a bit further. It was really steep, and it's actually where I'm landing on it, it's actually starting to like compress it now and make that steep edge at the top flatter, which is what I knew would happen. I just had to build it steep to start with, because as the dirt all settles, it's going to be, well, it's the perfect gradient now, but it's only going to get even better. I'm feeling pretty warmed up straight away, to be fair, which is sick. And I think what we're going to do now is change the lens to the zoom one so we can get some nice shots from further back, really capture the tricks and just have some raw shredding and enjoy. After all the chaos, all the building, all the work that's gone into it, let's just enjoy the next minute or so of just the sound of bikes and tricks on the new jump. I'm honestly feeling so much better on my bike after just having this place for 1 week and being able to chip away at tricks. Feels absolutely insane. The one thing that I have noticed about the jump, because I think it's good to point out bad points as well, is the fact that it's not massive. And I knew that when I built a 6-foot lip. So for doing massive tricks like flip whips and some of the bigger combinations that I can do, I think you'd be quite hard pushed on this because it'd be very tight and quite violent to do. But I'm absolutely fine with that because, you know, for the first jump here and the size of the rolling that I've built and kind of what this jump was aimed at, I wasn't aiming at coming back doing huge combination tricks. I just want to sort of get my eye back in, as to speak, and sort of find my feet and feel comfortable with the basics, because then, you know, like once you've got the basics dialed, you can then just do the easy ones again. I'm sure they'll come back super simple, and maybe in time we'll have like an airbag or something that I can really push and learn new moves on. We are going to go for a little walk in a minute, and I want to show you more of the land and the opportunities for the next build. But before we do that, I saw on Instagram some really cool clips from the Rampage Desert, Utah, filmed with the 360 Max camera, getting super close with the action. So Cara will be delighted to know that I've bought her a massive pole. It's got a 360 camera on the end, and we're going to get some shots on the jump. That probably sounds a bit weird, but it's not.
So this is the pole that Tom was talking about, and it's rather long and bendy, look. So what I'm going to do is get right in the action and see if we can get some cool shots like the ones that Tom was talking about. I'm
on the roll in, Cara's down at the pole. Let's see if we can get this. Oh my god, that seems so close. Was that close?
Yeah, so close. Be good. Should look alright though.
Nice one, KJ. That was sick, although it did feel very close.
Yeah.
But I think what we should do is, because that's working really well, do a few tricks like that through a few different angles so we can cut together and put like a different perspective, like a cool little edit of the Max and some tricks together. Should we do that?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play.
I think that turned out pretty cool, didn't it? Those 360 shots look super cool. And that's an achievement and a milestone reach, another one at the compound, because that concludes the first mulch session. We're now going to go behind me and take a look at the other part of this land, the part that I haven't shown you guys. And it's time for you guys to get your thinking caps on and your creative juices flowing, because I'm going to need some input and feedback in the comment section about what you would build, and I'm about to share with you guys what I'm thinking. We've just walked through that archway behind me, and that takes you to the mulch jump, but you guys haven't seen this side yet, so look at all of this space. It's a little bit overgrown now, but the option and the opportunities to get creative here are absolutely endless, because it actually runs slightly downhill as well. Now what I'm thinking is e-bike tracks. I want to make something that you can ride and works really good on the e-bike, and almost have like a downhill trail loop that you can get back to the top quickly and drop in. There's wooden features, jumps, transfers, like, you know, I'm already thinking something like this. Imagine a big lip where I'm stood now and a landing the other side of the hedge, so you have to like gap over the hedge. There's so many options here. Wooden features, North Shore, new roll-ins, seesaws. It's absolutely endless. And we're actually off on a trip very soon for about 3 weeks to the Global Bike Festival and a bit of a Euro trip. So we've got a few weeks now to really brainstorm and really get our brains into gear before coming back and getting underway with this project. So from you guys, I want to know, with this space and this room and this location, what would you build? What would you want to see built? If you had it, how would you be thinking? Let me know in the comments below. Look at how much space there is. It goes all the way over there, and it also does exactly the same that way, and it's honestly, it almost seems endless here. And what I also really like about it is the fact that you walk through that archway, or ride through it hopefully, or jump the hedge, whatever transition you want between the two locations, and it feels like we're at a different site. And I think the opportunity to create something that looks sick is going to be incredible. The other thing quickly, the dirt this side is a lot easier to dig, so that's going to really help with building dirt jumps, because that side, where I think it's been filled in before, which is why it's all concrete and tough. Perfect for the mulch jump, but not so good for digging, and I don't think we're going to have that problem here. I think this is prime for shaping square jumps that just look and hopefully ride a dream. I'm looking forward to reading your comments and seeing what you guys would build this side, and hopefully next time we're back at the Tom Pound I would have started something and we'll be underway with a new line and another new chapter in this awesome story of the Tom Pound. Hope you enjoyed the first ever session here. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.
I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a